Today's building stakeholders are at a crossroads of extreme challenge in achieving intelligent buildings. How to take advantage of new technology seems complex, expensive, and overwhelming. Over the last 30 years, buildings have been wired using low-bandwidth copper in a multi-drop topology. Existing controllers and field devices have been operating reliably as serial networks, which were all acceptable until now. Each application within a building is wired as its own independent or disparate closed network. The type of communication and topology for existing building networks has largely been based on EIA 485 or RS 485 serial standards, which allow for long-distance reliable multi-drop communications. Let's look at a typical building constructed even a few years ago. Regardless of the application, twisted pair wiring has been used over long distances throughout a building or campus. At one end of the wiring is a master controller that communicates to numerous application-specific devices throughout. Let's look at these examples of typical serial networks. Energy management. Multi-drop serial networks connect to traditional supervisory controllers that monitor power and sensors with limited amount of energy information and actions that can be taken. Access control. Serial networks connect to a limited number of door entrances, card readers, surveillance, and other access devices, all controlled on a local basis. The limitations of serial networks present barriers to expansion. Fire and life safety. These critical systems ensure the safety and security of occupants. The need to be able to accept new technologies to expand security features from the cloud is even more critical today than ever before. HVAC. The drive for increased energy efficiency is leading the stakeholder to want true but relevant building intelligence. Impediments in achieving this include proprietary serial networks that limit scale, access to the cloud, expansion, and integration with other technologies, all drastically limiting the ability to manage energy. The serial network infrastructure on which these applications reside provides reliability and continuity in today's building environment. But it dramatically prevents network expansion, new technology integration, remote access, and cloud management, limiting building owners in taking advantage of an open standard IP-based network. A transformation that eliminates technical risks and economic hurdles has to happen. One that accelerates true interconnectivity and interoperability to every part of an existing building without throwing away today's reliable infrastructure, functionality, or operations. Wireless cannot be thought of as the panacea to satisfy all of the infrastructure requirements of smart buildings due to its reliability and security concerns. And the knee-jerk reaction to accept a rip and replace with structured cabling as standard practice is finally at an end. Convergence through migration is here. Now there is an open standard solution that keeps the value of your installed system as long as it's needed, while simultaneously transforming the existing wiring into a future-proof network infrastructure that embraces tomorrow's IT advances. An infrastructure that not only interfaces to legacy and new wireline and wireless technologies, but one that works with all major third-party serial and digital communication products and services. PCN provides the correct alternative in upgrading existing building networks. We take full advantage of your existing infrastructure and expand it as the foundation in achieving intelligent networks. IP 485 technology is the DNA for the transformation of building wiring. Similar to sequencing, cloning, and emulation, PCN's advanced technology supercharges the existing copper infrastructure and accelerates convergence between old and new to meet tomorrow's real-world information technology needs. All products are plug and play and scale as needed, enabling both existing serial and new digital communication networks at the same time across a building or campus. This enables complete risk-free end-to-end migration to high-bandwidth open standard BACnet and IP-based networks, while maintaining legacy operations as long as they're needed. Convergence and migration takes place on your terms, your budgets, and on your time frame. always meeting your specific building and application-specific needs. It's that simple. PCN has revolutionized building communication networks by eliminating the technical, operational, and economic challenges that have plagued building automation markets for years. Contact PCN to transform your building today.